Hello everyone and welcome to round number 1 of the 2013 Action Sports Grand Prix Championship Series. Located in Athens, Ohio near Ohio University, Action Sports has been running motorcycle races of all kinds for over 35 years, and we are happy to bring you race coverage for the first time ever here in 2013. Some of the nation's best as well as the world's best off-road racers have come to the Action Sports Moto Park to lay claim to the 2013 title. There are classes for all age and ability levels for motorcycles as well as ATVs, so if you have a machine that's used for riding around the yard or doing work on the farm, bring it out to Action Sports. We're racing Grand Prix today, so what is a Grand Prix? Basically, it's a combination of motocross track, grass track, as well as woods. The wood sections are no narrower than 10 feet wide, making it an easier track than your typical hare scramble. Bark busters and handguards aren't really a necessity, but it still never hurts to have them on. Each race lasted around 45 minutes, so worrying about fuel isn't an issue either. It's a more enjoyable form of racing than your usual off-road event, but the competition is just as fierce. Today, some of the top talent has showed up for the pro classes, including last year's double pro class champion and former national enduro champion Zach Clampett, as well as the number 3 rider in the Grand National Cross Country Series last year, New Zealand's Rory Mead. We will be taking a look at the mini session today, which includes Super Mini, 85 12 to 13, 85cc 7 to 11, our 65 7 to 11 class, as well as our 85 novice class, girls 9 to 13, as well as our 4-stroke minis. Now, a lot of our riders back once again this year. Some of our riders graduating up into the big bikes. Some of the riders to watch for today include our mini junior champion from 2012, Tyler Martin. Also, the 65 top contenders include Chase Ingalls, Timmy Harris, Logan Riley. Also, some new blood here at Action Sports, which include Jaden Walraven. As we take a look at the Grand Prix 411, a 45 to 50 minute race on a 3-mile course which combines motocross and woods. We're going to go about 6 laps today. We'll jump into the action right now as Jaden Walraven in the Super Mini class has the early lead on the 51 Kawasaki. Right behind him, whoa! Get on the brakes there, bud. Tyler Martin, who runs in the 2nd spot in your Super Mini class. Behind him, looks like that's going to be the 239 of Gavin Burt. Following up Burt is going to be the number 5 of Garrett Lauderbaugh. He leads the way in your mini senior division. Looks like that's Ryan Richards on the number 5 Yamaha. He runs the number 2 spot. That looks like right there as they come up to the top of the hill. We've actually cut the hill section off. There's a hill section to the left of where these 65 guys are going. It looks like that's Joey Cunningham out front. I believe we got a quick shot of Chase Ingalls there on the 122 Kawasaki. As we move to another part, this is actually at the bottom of the hill section. There's Burt on his Honda as he still runs in 2nd, or 3rd rather, in your Super Mini division. The 120, actually that's the 28 of Sam Parsons on the Yamaha. As he makes his way around, he's in your 85 novice class. As we move, this is where we're cutting him off. This is from a different angle. That's the 30 of Tyler Martin. Martin last year, midway through the season, broke both of his wrists in a practice crash. Actually, pretty much snapped him. He had to have surgery on him, I believe. He was able to come back, race the final race with a cast on, and lock up the Mini Junior Championship. He's now moved into the Super Mini classes. Gavin Burt checks in once again on the 239 Honda as he heads towards the finish line area. That's the 821 of Sam Welch. That's actually Trevor Welch. Sam's his father, rather. No, that is Sam, I'm sorry. As Jaden Walraven checks in for another lap here in your Super Mini class. Move back, we got another novice rider. That is the 210 machine. That's Ben Morse from Pataskala. He runs 3rd in your novice class. As we look back, big off-camber hill. That's Tyler Martin once again on the Kawasaki, number 30. Get our first look at Johnny Reagan on the 709. He runs 4th in your mini senior division. Behind him, the 311. And that's Bryce Richards. We circle back around on the motocross track. This is the beginning of the lap. We cut a couple sections off for these mini riders compared to our bike races. So we see another shot of Garrett Lauderbaugh. He's on that big off-camber heading towards the finish line. So we see Reagan and Richards going at it. They're going at it for physical position as well as overall right now. But they're in different classes. Reagan in the mini senior class, Richards in your novice division. Richards trying to keep him honest though. The 122 at Chase Ingalls, he runs second right now in your 65 class. So we look at Gavin Burt one more time. Hard on the brakes as he heads towards the finish line area. Burt, a new face on the Action Sports Grand Prix Series, as he works this motocross track heading into the woods portion again. A lot of variation here at Action Sports, a lot of rolling terrain. The course runs on and off the motocross track and into the woods about 3 or 4 times, so it's a good spectator track. We see our leader once again, Jaden Walraven on the 51 machine. He just rode the first race. So we see Sam Parsons on the 28 machine. Walraven rode the novice class in the first race. There is Welch in the 821. As he is going into your novice class, trying to run down the 28 of Parsons aboard the Yamaha. As Martin gets ready to check back in once again for the second spot in your super mini class. As he heads in, he's actually heading towards the big uphill. There's a few jumps on this uphill. They got a big run at it on the GP track. Normally for a motocross race, they sweep around a tree line and make a tight turn into that hill, and it makes it very tough to get up the hill. So we see Joey Cunningham once again. Goggles off for Cunningham. That could create a problem if he gets behind anyone from the rows in front of him. I believe there's a water hole there. That's why he just went around instead of going straight off the jump. There's a huge water hole from the rain. As Ryan Richards just checks back in. He's got Lauderbaugh still on the back end of him. That is a great race. Yeah, there's ribbon right there. That's why. So they're going around the ribbon. There's Richards. Lauderbaugh right there. Lauderbaugh still keeping him in sight on the Honda. As Bryce Richards heads up the same motocross hill in your novice class. Behind him is Reagan, so Richards has made the pass on Johnny Reagan. It's Gavin Burt getting ready to check in for one more lap here at the finish line. So he heads out of view. There's Sam Welch. That's actually for the final. Jaden Walraven is your winner, followed by Tyler Martin and Gavin Burt. For more information on the 2013 Action Sports season, log on to www.actionsportsracing.com. Thanks for watching.